my laundry and talking to Henry, and I thought about a quote that really meant a lot to me in my life. Not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value. So, Henry, what do you think, dude? Person, dog of success? Are you a dog of success or a dog of value? Success, it comes and goes. You know, 1 minute you're on top, the next life will humble you, right? But value sticks, because when you're valuable, you have discipline, work ethic, a heart to serve others, right? And you can rebuild from anything. But this actually applies to everything, not just your job, but your relationships and your health and fitness too. The secret is to show up, do the work, take pride in what you're building. If you guys watch my story on here, it says like my journey, how I overcame adversity, all that stuff. After the collapse, in 2008, I had two choices, right? I had to, I can stay down and just, I don't know. I guess I can't do that because in my heart I couldn't do that anyway. That's just who I am. But, or I can stay down or I could become something more. So I went back to school, right? And then I earned I earned a bachelor's degree and graduate studies degrees, right? And I built myself up again with a stronger foundation now, right? And now there's no chasing titles, there's no chasing money. This channel isn't just about health and fitness, it's about mindset and discipline and, building something that lasts in your life, a foundation. You can try chasing these quick fixes and continue with the same results that don't work for some reason, right? They do not work. Or you can try to build, real success. After you build the success, then comes the value, depending on what you do with it. Just try to become the person of value, right? Instead of success. You're going to be successful. That's a no-brainer. But then the value, now you're valuable too, right? The Einstein quote, it's one of my favorite quotes. You're trying to become, instead of becoming a person of just a success, which we can become a person of success by going to work and doing our job and showing up, to be valuable at my job, right? So I go to work, whatever job it is, right? And then do my job. I'm nice to everybody. Nice to the boss, nice to everybody. And then I go home, right? Or I'm like, well, I went to work and I punched in the clock, right? But, when I got there, I did my job, but then I also asked the boss, hey, is there something else I can do to support or make sure, I'm successful and I'm effective at my job, or to help you, and then the boss might be like, oh, no, you're good, and then maybe you're like in the area, you're in another area and you're working with somebody and you might ask them like, hey, if, is that the best way to do that? And try to learn, try to get better, right? Next thing you know, you've learned all the skills and now you actually can teach. You ask questions, you've been respectful, and then you're actually helping the boss now, and the boss is like, I appreciate, your help and stuff. And then next thing you know, the boss will make you, you might get promotion to be manager, right? Or something, right? When it comes to relationships, people that are more valuable for their spouses, right, are the ones that probably ask the most questions, right? Like, okay, well, do you really like to do this stuff, right? Or make sure they understand their partner, whether they're speaking words or just, nonverbal communication, because, as we know, nonverbal communication is more important than verbal, because the way you say something It means everything, right? So also, so when you're talking about health and fitness, so to be valuable in health and fitness, right? Well, that's to yourself now. So now you can be successful. You can go to the gym. You can go there every day, right? There's a lot of people that are successful at the gym and they build muscles and they're strong and they're healthy, right? But what is success? And what is value? In regards to the health and fitness, yeah, well, I'm showing up. Well, that's success, right? I'm showing up, right? And then when I'm there, well, let me think now. I'm working out, doing the machines, I'm doing all that. Well, how do I create more value in exercise? That's what I was trying to figure out. How do we do that, right? Well, we got to show up. I think that to create more value in exercise, so if you're doing it with your relationship or your job, right, you're basically going to be supporting another person too, like as far as trying to become valuable to them, not overboard, just enough to help them with what they're dealing with their life, right? But when you're talking about health and fitness, that's on you. That's everything about you. So you got to support yourself. So what do? Well, finding value for myself? How do we do that? Well, I guess what I do is I know that when I go to the gym or when I made my decision to be successful, I knew that I was going to become more valuable to the world. It's going to be more valuable for my longevity. So say I am successful at the gym and eating healthy and I'm looking good and I'm healthy, right? But say I'm doing stuff like some drugs or some eating like foods that have a lot of chemicals, or I'm exercising but overdoing it, or I'm underdoing it, right? But I'm still successful, right? Because a lot of people are considered that's considered to be successful. So, or I guess if we're trying to get into value, you can have done the research and have not just jumped into everything, taking your time, building your foundation to make it strong, right? Learning how to make sure you're stretching, right? You're warming up. As you get older like me and you're getting injured, right? So the reason why I'm getting injured is because I'm successful at the gym, but I'm overdoing it, you see? So I'm devaluing my efforts. I'm devaluing them because I did not prepare myself by learning what I need to know to be successful for longevity. So I can be successful, but then I might not reach longevity, right? Because I didn't continue to learn, like, oh, wow, well, now I'm older. I keep doing the same thing, but now I'm getting hurt more, right? With regards to food, once I'm teaching you guys on this channel that there's chemicals in the food, right? There's pesticides, and then there's things like the sugar and the salt. They're very addictive. I'm not saying I don't eat them, but what I'm saying is that instead of just success in eating clean, right? You have to learn. Well, maybe I can't eat this gluten now because I'm having inflammation in my wrist and my ankles, right? I'm not saying that's with you. It's not with everybody, but that's what happened with me. Try to become a person of success, right? But then continue, right? By developing, instead of just being successful and then being happy with where you're at. No, continue to grow, get better, right? So that's the exact tie into longevity, right? You can go to the gym, you can go start eating healthy, but and you're going to be successful, right? But what are you trying to accomplish, right? Are you trying to get buff? Are you trying to lose weight? What is your goal? What are your goals, right? Or is it about longevity too? So if it's about longevity, now that you learn this information like from this channel here, from what I'm trying to show, now you can become more valuable to yourself for longevity, right? You can put the work in now. Besides becoming successful, now you can take it to the next level just a little bit at a time, because now you have the information. When you look at the videos I have on this channel, I have, like I said, I have food plan video, but then I also have the food plan that you can download for free. I have a exercise video of my workout, but then you can also download my workout for free. I have strength and training and weight loss downloadable documents that you can start right now. I have a shopping list with clean foods that you can start right now. So if you're working out, you're exercising, maybe you're not getting the results you need, right? If you're trying to eat clean and maybe you just like, wow, I'm not losing the weight, I'm not getting the shape, I'm not getting the results I was hoping for, then just check out your blueprint for weight loss success, your blueprint for exercise success on this channel. There's 12 parts in those series. And if you just watch them, you'll start understanding kind of how to become more valuable in your life as far as for yourself, right? For your longevity, for your exercise, and for your health, so you can feel great and you can look great and you can become the person you know always meant to be, right? And you can make little tweaks. Besides that, I do have a lot of videos on this channel about longevity. I have one with people living to be over 110. I have one about supplements. I have one about my story and how I overcame a lot. So anyway, check out the channel, browse through it. I have playlists set up so they're easy to navigate. And like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, try to be a person of value in everything you do. Like the video, you guys, because when you like it, it helps the channel, and then it gets out to more people, and then eventually more people can gain value from this channel. You might help somebody by sharing this information. Thanks for watching. That's a tough one, dude. I'm gonna have to really chop that puppy up.